Hi, Daniel with DanielParsonsMinistry.com. Short video today for you. I'm having the newest article on my blog. It's called No Big Mac Hamburgers in Heaven. No Big Mac Hamburgers in Heaven post is my desire to inform society about what is best for us to eat in regard to your health. Do you know animal protein causes inflammation in your body? The reason I posted a photo of this cattle truck in this article is I see and hear these types of trucks often here in southern Chile. The region has a huge cattle industry, and many people make their living raising cattle for the meat industry. And for those of you that are not on the website danielparsonsministry.com and searching for No Big Mac Hamburgers in Heaven post, just picture a truck and a trailer. There's actually a hitched trailer on the rear. So there's two trailers, and they're probably, the first one is, I'd say, 20 feet long, and the second one is probably 30 feet long. So maybe 15 meters on the first one and 20 meters on the second. Give you an idea. And um, the top is open because they are transporting live cattle to the slaughterhouse. So I'll continue on now with the post. And also, I want to interject. I'm married to a wonderful Chilean Christian woman, and happily for a couple of years. And that's the reason that we spend summer in South America and we spend summer in North America, where I'm from. So, back to the post. The smell of fresh cow manure is very strong when you get near one of these cattle trucks, as the cows are crammed in, and the sudden trauma probably causes them to lose their cow chips or cow manure. Just think about it. They've been out grazing in the countryside all their life, and then all of a sudden you're crammed into one of these cattle trucks. So in January of 2021, I saw a huge bull cow with his eyes very, very wide eyed in the back of one of these trucks, and the cow was banging his legs on the steel frame of the truck and made quite a noise as the truck rolled on towards the slaughterhouse. A longtime friend of mine told me he has a brother that is an inspector at a slaughterhouse in the United States of America. The inspector is a vegetarian and says that if the public were to walk through a slaughterhouse, many would become vegetarians. So, you have the God-given right to choose what you want to eat. If you are concerned about your health, I invite you to read on, as God called me to create this article and publish it. From probably 1961 until the year 2000, I ate hamburgers on a regular basis, and also quite a bit of red meat and pork. In the southern part of the USA where I grew up, it was common to have some kind of meat at every meal. I remember when the McDonald's fast food hamburger restaurant opened near our home in Madison, Tennessee. I'm thinking middle 1960s, maybe 65 or so. I'm not exactly sure the date. At the time, I thought it was a real treat to go and get a burger with French fries. The convenience of fast food certainly changed the way most Americans ate. The original diet in the Bible. You may not be aware, but the Bible has many health principles. For the purpose of this article, I will stick to the one focused on what God calls clean foods. The original diet God gave is found in Genesis 1, verse 29. God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat." And just picture for yourself an orange tree, and I have that on my website on the post. And the tree has those really beautiful looking oranges on the orange tree. So after sin entered the world in Genesis 3, God sent the worldwide flood shortly after he had sent Noah to warn people to repent of their sins. God then allowed man to eat meat in Genesis chapter 9, verse 3, because all the plants were wiped out with the flood. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. So one night in the year 2000, I came home from work exhausted. I was working a physically demanding job at a major airline. Work required that I get into the cargo hold of an aircraft at a major airline. Our job was to load and unload airplanes with cargo, mail, and luggage. That night I realized that I would have to make some changes if I wanted to keep my airline job. I am so grateful that I did. I'm still alive today because I slowly eliminated animal foods from my diet. In just 6 months, I lost 35 kilograms or 75 pounds, and I managed to keep the weight off since. Plant proteins are much better for your body than animal proteins. Animal proteins cause inflammation in the body. When you eat animal proteins, you are getting secondary protein, as most animals are vegetarians and eat plants to live. Highly recommend reading this article that's in Prevention Magazine, and you can find that on Prevention Magazine. The link to it is on my post. Just search for animal proteins and your health. The Bible tells us in Revelation chapter 21, verse 4, that when Jesus Christ returns, there will be no more death. Animals will no longer be slaughtered, so there will be no Big Mac hamburgers in heaven or on the earth. Revelation chapter 21, verse 4, God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. That means animals will no longer be killed for meat. Lions will be tame and not hunt prey. And just picture for yourself, if you're not on the website, a great big huge male lion with his big hairy mane on his head, and then a beautiful little white sheep sitting down next to him. And farmers that want to get out of the animal herding industry could take their land and start growing in-demand fruits and vegetables. The amount of water required to raise a baby calf into a full-grown cow is huge, astronomical. On average, a single cow produces between 70 to 120 kilograms of methane gas per year. Now just multiply the lowest number there, 70 kilograms of methane gas, times the billions of cows on the earth, and get an idea of the impact raising cows has on our planet. Earth would be better if there was no Big Mac hamburgers in heaven or earth. Hope you have enjoyed reading the No Big Mac Hamburgers in Heaven post. For more health topics, please visit my archived category below, and I include a link to the health topics category that's on my website. I'm approaching 1,000 posts on my website. There's quite a bit of healthy recipes also, if you do enjoy vegetarian and vegan foods. God bless you, and I hope this was beneficial to you and your health and well-being. Bye for now.